All right, we are live. Welcome back to Mischief Finance. This is our weekly stream, back on streaming. Had pre-recorded videos for the past couple of weeks, but we are back live and streaming. Might have the crypto arborist coming today as well. I'll just send him a message actually, see if he is free. And yeah, we're going to get into the live today. Going to cover loads of stuff today. I'm going to be, the title of the video is explaining how to set up an AI trade bot. So we're going to cover that first and then spend some time talking about all over crypto. We're going to talk about Sui, Binance Smart Chain. We're going to look at the market. We're going to go all across the crypto sphere to find what's going on. Yeah, Arborist says you'll be at the PC in about 15 minutes. I just sent him the invite so you can join the stream. There we go. And he's in. Cool. Yeah, so what I've been doing recently, so this has been for about 2 to 3 weeks now. I've been testing this. I wouldn't say it's fully tuned to how I would see it, like, for example, a month from now. The great thing is it's ever evolving, self-learning, self-optimizing AI trade bot in 3 locations. Today I'm going to be using Weeks because Weeks is where you can do your trading for no KYC, which is very important, right? Because I also run this on Mexi, and I have another one running on Sui using Deepbook, which is a different kind of beast altogether with that one. Sorry, just trying to charge my headphones. Didn't realize they're running out of battery. Great. Yeah, and the one on Sui is a grid bot. So we're going to get into that first. I'm going to explain how you set up an AI trade bot with no code. I didn't code a line. Yeah. And how you can run it, test it. Either you can use real funds or you can use basically imaginary money to try and tune your own bot and try and get passive income, autonomous, self-learning, ever-improving trading bot. We have one question to start with. It's from the Pulse. When pre-sale rain, was there multiple days in between the rounds of pre-sale, like what's happening with Kai? So with rain, if I remember correctly, the pre-sale rounds rolled into each other. But for Kai, they're doing a different strategy. So round 1 for Kai ended just on Monday. And what they're doing with that, let me just bring up gems. So what they're doing with that is they ran the first round pre-sale where you could get your lowest price on the Kai token. Round 1 finished, and now they gave it a 1-week break until the price goes up and round 2 starts. So round 2 is scheduled to start on Monday for the Kai sale. So if you missed it, then you can still get in, but you're going to get in at round 2 and the price will move up, is how that will work. They wanted to give a 1-week gap so that they could essentially prepare a little bit for their next sale, which will be Sixer, which is GameFi. It's a cricket game, is Sixer. I'm really looking forward to this one, which is Bison Link, which is coming up quite soon as well. This is a Dubai-backed real-world asset insurance platform, essentially, which will have a token. So this is another one which I'm quite interested in as well, for gems. So all good there. So smash the like. Yep, get the likes in, guys. Smash those likes, very much appreciated. We have Blue Chip Drip sitting in a bar, about to be brave and talk to a couple ladies, or should I buy them a drink first? I'm confused. Great content, by the way. Oh man, just go in and be like, hey, have you got any have you heard about like Solana? Don't do that, man. Don't mention anything to do with the C word if you're chatting up ladies. You might notice that, you probably know, Blue Chip Drip, that crypto is a complete sausage fest. So definitely just talk about things that they like and go for it, man. Why not? Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? They can say, you know, I'm not interested. Then you go, okay, no problem, move on. I don't know. I'm married, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. Talk first, bro. Be confident. All good. Thanks, bro. Yeah, go for it, man. Let us know how it goes. Hopefully you're going home with 2 beautiful ladies. Nice. Okay, let's get into it. So I'm going to go over to Weeks first, and I'll show you the first bot. So this is running right here. Mr. Arborist is here. Mr. Arborist, can you hear me?
Richie?
Oh, maybe my headphones have run out of battery. Let's try this one. Got no sound, Arborist. Maybe they can hear you, but I can't hear you. I'm gonna have to go old-fashioned.
No radiation.
Get these ones on. 1 second, bear with me. Chat, let me know if Arborist can be heard.
Yeah, guys, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now. Nice. Yeah, got the wires.
There you go.
How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great.
How's life?
It's good. Literally been at the desk for about 10 solid days, getting getting everything straightened out. You saw some previews of what I've been working on, so whenever that works into the chat, we'll definitely go over it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you've been building up the tree site and getting it's looking nice actually. I was checking it yesterday. The landing page looks very, very clean. Good work.
Yeah, we got a nice dashboard. Oh yes, is the spoon back?
No, that's in my bar now. It's sitting very nicely because I actually won the wooden spoon for that golf tournament.
But I'm following in the tradition of you, man. I got me a nice lager.
Nice.
Gonna enjoy
it's
the
morning
stream.
For me. I've got some water.
That's right.
So
it's morning time for you.
First thing we're going to talk about is the past couple of weeks I've been building trade bots. This is quite fascinating. They are self-learning, always improving, and I'm going to explain how people can do this on different platforms. So the first one I was talking about was Weeks. So Weeks is a no KYC centralized exchange where you can essentially long and short different assets.
Weeks.com, W-E-X. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one. And yeah, Weeks is all good. And what you could do is, I can't show you because it will show my keys, but if you come to here, this would be your person that will show your ID and everything. Come down here, it says API management, right? And click on that, you will then get an API. You click that, it says make API key, you make the key, okay? You allow it to use your spot and use your futures, which would be your longing and shorting side of the exchange, and just copy that code and keep it, right? You need to give that to your AI to set up your bot. And
Did you use Google, Apple, or Telegram?
For what?
For sign up.
Sign up, I used Gmail for the sign up, yeah.
Because I'm following along with
this one. Okay, cool. I didn't know you could sign up with Telegram. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I use Gmail, and yeah, Weeks is good. I like that it's no KYC. They have pretty good fees for your trading, and they have enough tokens. They have hundreds of tokens like all exchanges, right? But this whole thing can be done on any exchange. For example, I have another one running on Mexi, which is running a different bot strategy as well. And this is running here. You can see the trades open. What we got? We got one on ADA long, BNB short, Bitcoin short, right? And actually, I'm going to close this. So I'm going to close this one. Nice. And what happens is I don't do anything with these trades. These trades are opening and closing. There I closed it manually because it's been sitting there for like a day. But they just open and close automatically. Over here on Weeks as well, they open and close automatically. It finds the opportunities. You can see it's been very busy here on the hype chart. Longing and shorting continuously over the last 2 days, up and down, up and down. Sometimes successful, sometimes not. So you get your key and then you're ready to go there. I'm going to add this because I made a guide to make it very easy to understand, right?
Oh, nice.
So this is how you can build AI automation, trading bots across 3 different venues, and it's absolutely no code. I vibe coded my way through the whole thing, which I love, right? So I'm doing it on Weeks, Mexi, and I also made a Telegram bot which I can talk to because I don't want to be sitting at the computer all the time looking at my Weeks or my Mexi, because what if I'm out and then suddenly there's some trade going wrong or you think that you're missing opportunity? So I can actually talk to my trading bot on Telegram and it will act on Telegram. I will approve changes that will happen on their contracts. You can basically go on holiday and continue to improve your bot wherever you are, right? Which is fantastic too. So I'll explain how that works as well. And it's all done with Claude Code, but you can do the exact same thing with whatever AI you're using, if you're using Codex or DeepSeek or whatever. What I did is I built 3 bots. So the first one is a grid bot, and it is on Sui, and it's using Deepbook. So Deepbook means that there's no prediction on price for a grid bot. It's just mechanics. there are no fees on Deepbook. You're essentially going in and going out feelessly, right? And it's pretty steady and just builds funds. And the aim for the grid bot is, as Sui is a very low price, is to buy Sui high and sell Sui low, right? The more money you put into the grid bot, of course, then the bigger your margin can be for these buys and sells of highs and low. Then we have the one on weeks. So for my strategy on weeks, what I did was I went through Google for days, finding all information on trading expert books, trading expert PDFs, gold trading PDFs, historical books from like 1920 to 1950. Then I found degenerate crypto trading guides. I found some GitHubs where they have skills. And I'm continuously on weeks just giving it more and more information in form of a library, right? Because my thinking on weeks is the strategy I'm using is if this thing keeps reading and reading, eventually it's just going to form its own trading strategies, because it's every day, every morning, I get it to send a morning report. It checks its trades, then looks through its library to see where it could have done better and adjusts its trading strategies accordingly until finally, hopefully, it will get onto this incredible strategy. It will just unlock something for me. It scores every trade before it goes into it between 0 to 100. And depending on the volatility of the market, it can think, okay, I need all my trades to be above 70, and then I will enter. If it's under 70, I won't enter. Then say the market's quite flat, it will raise the score so the trade has to be an 80 or a 90 to enter because it might not work. And it's very patient, the Weakspot. It doesn't take so many trades. I'm talking about 4 trades a day I'll see on the Weakspot. And the whole idea is that each trade it goes into, it's going to be very certain that it's going to win. And then there's the Mexi bot. I just called it Chameleon for this presentation. And it is regime aware routing. It is fade in cam, breakout in trends. So this is kind of scalping, waiting for a dump to then buy in with a long, or waiting for a pump to then quickly come in with a short. So it's much more aggressive, and it's always doing something. There's always a trade going on in the Mexi bot. It does roughly 10 to 15 trades a day. And my idea for doing that was I didn't want the same bots on both exchanges. I wanted to try and see which strategies work well. Michael from SuiDex has been helping me a lot with the Mexi bot. He also has his own ones that he's working on as well. So we're sharing our code and our strategy to try and come up with a really, really great product. One prerequisite for this, like I said, you need an AI, but you will also need a VPS. So what is a VPS? A VPS is a virtual private server. And it means essentially you have a computer that's not in your house. It's a server in some random massive data center somewhere that has your name on it, right? The reason you need a VPS is because crypto never stops, right? And if your bot is offline for 1 second, say you're running it on your laptop or your computer, do you really want to be running your computer 24/7, taking all your compute time to run your trading strategies? Probably not, right? If you had a dedicated laptop that you don't use for anything else, you could do it that way. I use VPS. It's $20 a month. For my one, I use Contabo. I've used it for years. It's very much worth it because I do a lot of other things with the VPS. I even run VPNs on my VPS. But
Wow.
yeah, it's very good. It's 24/7 uptime. It gives you a new IP address, and that one also, you just give your IP and your password to Claude Code, put it in an EMV file so that it can't be accessed, or try and be as secure as possible with it. And this is also essential for building your Telegram bot, your Telegram chat bot, which allows you to talk to your trading agents when you're not at your computer. And that was a game changer for me, because there's nothing worse than being out the house and then you notice something's going really wrong, and you don't want to ruin your day. You don't want to rush home and fix it. But you're like, oh man, I wish I could just send a message right now and just say, stop or turn off until I get home or something. But
On your
or fix
Telegram
it
bot,
right
Richie,
here.
do you have to pay a hosting fee for it, or is it just
No, it's free. It's the $20 VPS covers the Telegram bot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's great.
exactly. So I use Contabo for VPS. What is it? Contabo.com or something like that. Contabo. Contabo.com, yeah. I use them. They work very well for me, but there are many other VPS providers.
It's a hell of a last name.
Yes, it is.
Good substitute teacher name.
Yeah. So the first one I have is the Sui the grid bot. I made this one because I use Sui a lot and I know what Deepbook is. If you're not sure what Deepbook is, it's essentially a massive liquidity layer on Sui. So it's a little bit boring, but bear with me and I'll explain, right? So Deepbook is they have about 10 liquidity pairs that they massively fund. They add really massive liquidity to these roughly 10 liquidity pairs, and they also aggregate all across Sui to make sure that these pairs are always as thick as possible and as arbitrage as possible, so the price is always dead straight on. And it makes for a really reliable place to basically flash loan in and out of. So what the gridbot does is it ladders in buys. So it buys below, say it sees a low Sui price, it ladders in by 1, by 2, by 3. When it sees this price of Sui go up, it sells it all. And slowly over time, you just start accumulating more USDC. The aim is to accumulate USDC. You could flip it and say, no, I want to accumulate Sui, and then it would just be stacking Sui for you, right? It's a very slow game. You want to run a grid bot for months in order to slowly build more USDC. The more USDC you get, then of course, the more that you can spread out and get larger winnings with your grid bot. It just runs every day. It makes hundreds of trades every day. And I haven't touched it since I launched it. It's doing quite well. From about $200 in, it makes roughly about $1 to $2 a day. So that means if you put in 2,000... Yeah, if you put in $2,000, then you would start to make maybe $10 or $5 a day, right? It really depends. Some days it loses, some days it wins. But it just completely always just keeps going. To do this is how I built it, right? So here's some prompts for you. The first thing you want to do is get the Sui docs, because Sui docs have the best thing ever for building anything on Sui, right? If you go to sui.io, I'll just find this here at this one. If you go to sui.io and you go to docs, right, it's going to bring you to their documentation. Of course, you could read all this if you want to, but you can also come here to Ask Sui AI. And up there in the top right, it says use Sui MCP server, right? This here. See that? Right. Use Sui MCP server. Take that, then add to Claude Code or add to VS Code, add to Cursor, right? Copy the MCP URL, whichever one you use for adding to your AI, and paste that in, approve it, and that's you off. Your AI now is a master of everything to do with Sui. Anything new that Sui puts out, your AI already knows what it is and how to use it. So actually, vibe coding on Sui is incredibly easy because of their MCPs and their skills. So that was the reason I made the bot, because I just wanted to try out their skills, right? So I just plug it in, add the official Sui MCP, then get your AI assistant. It builds far better on chain with accurate code and new tech, and always references what it's building so that there are no vulnerabilities and no move language problems, right? And then I just kind of built out from there. So I said, you can say build a market-making gridbot on Sui, trading Sui USDC via Deepbook, place post-only limit orders, days below, sells above, 1% apart, 6% lever side. When one fills, replace the opposite side one level away. Use Mistin Deepbook v3, tell me to set up first, including the balance manager, and go. It will do its work for a while, then it will make it for you. From there, it's your job to see how it's performing and start prompting it to improve and self-improve, right? So that's the first one that I built. Very simple. Then the next one on Weeks, which is much more exciting, right? So for Weeks, what I did was I wanted a bot that doesn't trade during quiet markets. I'm sure anyone who does trading has realized that generally there are two periods which are busy during the day, which would be just around about now, which is the Asia Open. For me, it's 9 in the morning in China, right? So it's very busy time. There's a whole side of the world which has just woken up and just started trading right now. So that's a busy time. And then the second busy time, of course, is in the US, which would be around about the US Open, which would be 9 a.m. to midday in the US when markets get really busy again. So for the weak spot, I am only I only really like it to trade in those two busy windows. It trades with the trend, never goes against the trend. So it defines what is in a bull trend and what is in a bear trend. If it sees an asset and that asset is in a bear trend, it will never put a long on it. It waits. So every asset is correlating. It's always deciding if it's a bull or a bear. It never overtrades. So that's why, because on weeks, for example, what I've found is if I'm making a trade, okay, so here we have a trade here, right? It's down 50 cents down, right? But your trade actually is costing you at the same time. So generally, for each trade that it's going into, depending on the amount of dollars that you're putting in for the trade, there's a set fee for opening the trade. And if your bot is going to spam trades massively over and over again, and you're only making, for example, if you're going in here, it's going in with, what is that? 0.0041 BTC, right? It's not massive, the amount it's going in. I'm still scaling this up. There's $1,400 in this trading account. I told it, don't use it all. You can win a trade winning $1. That proves that you're working, right? Until it's consistently making big wins with small capital, right? So say it puts in $40 and it makes $5, right? That's a big win. Then I'll be like, okay, scale up again. You don't want to get burned. But every time it takes a trade, there is a fee on every trade it picks up. So if your bot is going to be spamming bots continuously, you're going to be bleeding out in trade fees way faster than you actually realize, right? So say it's a $1 per trade fee and you're going in with $20, right? You think you might be doing quite well, but you're going to bleed out on those trade fees. So for the weak spot, only trades around about 4 trades a day is what it's going for. It is very patient. It waits for its A+ setup, right? Needs to score up to usually around about 70 to 80 out of 100 from its thing. And if there is a winner, it lets the winner run. Okay. And for this, I gave it 5 classic trading books. I gave it 60 days of real tick data. So I got it to back test through every asset, 60 days. So you can ask it again. Please go through because when you get the Weeks API, when you're set up, right, again, just come here to Weeks and come down to API management and grab that, right? When you do that, you can ask it to go through the history of everything that's been happening on Weeks. Go back 6 months and look through all the data on this coin and tell me what's happening, right? So you can back test your strategies as well with it, right? Funding and open interest. So it puts in marking position for every 4 hours or 8 hours on Weeks, there is funding coming in. So if you hold a trade for a longer time, you are going to get a small little bit of profit in funding. And it appears institutional bot. It steals ideas from other bots is the whole idea for the weak spot. So always improving, self-optimizing, stealing ideas built on a library. And we'll see how it will continue to grow. In terms of transaction history, so I can show you what it's been doing. Because like I say, I wouldn't say in any way put this out yet because it's sitting around about, I think from the last 2 weeks of trading, I'm around about 3% up. So it's not massive. You can see lost $1.06, won back 50 cents, 70 cents up, $1.01, 64 cents. So we are tracking some winners, but generally it wins more than it loses, but it's not anything to party about yet, right? But the whole fun is training it and getting it to that stage, right? Getting it to that level.
The concept is solid, Richie. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, exactly. Like the whole idea of just always improving. I'm waiting for, I think today, Fable comes out for Claude Code, which is their fabled super duper can hack the Pentagon AI, right? The one that got banned. So it's coming out again. So I can't wait to, of course, plug that into these bots as well. For Weeks, the strategy, score gate scalp, fast trend aligned momentum. moving average trend. It looks at the moving average of coins, the 4-hour crossover for big multi-day moves. So it is looking for large moves in the market, not for small ones, right? And the risk level, it generally sits around about 3x leverage. Again, I'm not trying to break the bank with this one. I'm trying to make a consistent daily earner with the Weakspot. Hard stop on every trade. Daily loss, if I hit a percentage daily loss, it just stops for 24 hours. Because there's no point, I'm sure everyone's been in a trade before where you've made a big loss and then you go straight back in. I've done it before. Like, oh no, I just lost $200. I'm going right back in there. You go right back in, what happens? You lose more. So
then you start talking to the screen. It's like, you're going to give me that money back now.
Exactly right. So if it gets a big loss, it just shuts down for 24 hours. I've no, you can change that to 12 hours or 4 hours. You know, you can tell it, okay, I've calmed down, get back in the game. You know, but it's just good because again, you're not going to be sitting with it all day every day. It sizes scale with conviction. So if it scores up to 80 or 90 out of 100, then it will, of course, leverage more and it will use more of the funding that's available in your account. And then on taking profit. So when it's in green, it starts to lock in gains, right? It lets it run, but it starts to cut the profit. So say it's going up $5, $10 or 10%, 5% from a trade. As it gets going up, it starts to cut some profit back down so that you're already locking in your profit from your trade. And partial profits, yeah, bank some, write the rest. Same kind of idea there. And the next one is the Mexi one. So this is the Mexi bot over here. So used a completely different strategy with the Mexi bot. I mean, why not, right? So Mexi is way more active. We've had some great days with it, and we've had some absolute destruction days as well. Is the Mexi bot. So what's it doing? It's just picked up another trade actually. So right now it is long on XRP, it is short on BNB, and it is short on Bitcoin. See, even there, I notice that's a bit of a problem, right? Because if you're long on BNB, if you're long on XRP and short on BNB, usually these assets are correlated. So for me, that doesn't make sense. But it's running many strategies. It runs a scalping one, it runs a long-term one, runs breakout engine. So all these different trades it's choosing are based on different parameters. So it's very active. In terms of position history, it has had, what's it been doing overnight? It had a $6 loss, a 50-cent loss, a 48 cents loss, 85, $2 loss. Then we had a bunch of wins, 69 baby, 46 cents, 33 cents, 55 cents, 55 cents. And then we had some losses, some wins. So you can see it's extremely active. $5 win, that's what we want. And coming up and down. So this one is definitely in tuning, I should say. But I like how active it is because I have busy fingers, right? Personally, I don't think I could sit just with the Weakspot only doing 2 or 3 or 4 trades a day. I like how the Mexi bot has, 10 to 15 to 20 trades a day. The aim, of course, is to get about a 60% win rate on those trades because then you're in money, right? Then you're winning. So strategy for this one is completely different. The way it works is called range fade. So a classifier reads the market, ranging, trending, or squeezing, then runs the strategy that fits. So it's always doing something, whatever the market's mood. So it runs on a range fade, which is for calm markets. So if the market is very calm and slow, when the price wicks outside of the Bollinger Band and snaps back, fade it forward the middle, then DCA up a few times. Another thing this does is if there is a losing trade, so you would see this one, the BNB USDT I was showing you, at the moment it's $1 down. If this continues to go down, it will buy the dip. Before it was buying the dip 3 times, and that really got me wrecked. So now it only buys the dip twice, which means that if it's losing a trade, it will put more money in the trade. If it thinks that it's going to go back up, right? Exactly, right?
Self-destruction.
So yeah, exactly. This is the degen bot, basically. Very, very. That's why also for this one, I'm not using massive amounts of money until I can see that it's turning profit. You can actually set your AI to say, don't trade with real money until you want to put real money into it. It will only just trade with, what's it called? Paper funds, right? Won't be real money. But you'll never really get a good sense until you put actual capital behind your bot. The other engine it runs on is a 4x breakout. So it is when the market's trending, and it looks at the 4-hour chart, puts a confidence score on the 4-hour, and then it does a take profit run on that one as well. So to run it all from your phone, right? Running it from your phone is very easy. I have, for example, let me find it, and then I'll show you. So you use something called BotFather, which is the easiest way to ever make a BotFather. Let me find it. I'm just making sure no API keys are showing.
Yeah, I got to know BotFather this week.
Yeah, BotFather. Okay, here. So this is BotFather. Yeah. So BotFather, you find them here. It's easier. At BotFather, right? So this would be this is a bot creation bot. You just go to BotFather, you say start new bot, it will give you an API key. Once you get your API key, then you can start building your bot. So here is this, yeah, here's the Azure. So this is the bot thing I made. So you just, you go at, I just called it Azure, like the artist. And you could just talk to it. So I could be on my phone, say morning report, right? It's going to go to my open VPS running in the Claude code. And it is now just going to think for a while because AI takes some time. Then it will give me the morning report on how each of the engines have been doing. From there, you say, okay, look at your reading material, self-analyze yourself, go online, find some things on X, right? Whatever you can find to try and improve yourself, do it. And never stop working and continuously, autonomously just get better, right? And just pushing it always to try and get better, giving it more of your own experience. The better trader you are, of course, the better you can make your bot. If you have more personal experience in trading, it will keep doing it, right? Okay, what do we do there? It just bought the dip again, I think. Great.
Yes.
It's doing its thing. Keep buying that dip. Yeah.
Gonna be that guy with the coffee cup going, then it dipped again.
Yeah. So essentially it's an AI, it's a Telegram AI wired to your server, to your VPS. So you can message, how's Mexi doing? It reads live logs and answers. Say, let the fade run more. It will edit your code on your VPS and change your bot's structure, right? All you need to do is press approve on the Telegram and it will tell your VPS to make the changes to your code. You're the owner. No one else can come into your chat and change your bot. You can invite guests into your bot, but they can't control it, but they can talk to it, which is quite cool. And it can read logs, it can edit, it can deploy, and with just the human being just saying, okay, do it, right? So to do it, you just go to BotFather, you make a new bot, then you give give the AI your API key for your Telegram bot, and then tell your VPS to make a bridge, and then it just locks in. And that's you ready just to go. Any problems, you can just tell it, this isn't working. Can you fix this, please? And it will go for it. So game changer, really, for everything, right? If people want to try this, you can just message me and ask me how, like, if you want more advice, get into the Mischief chat, Mischief Finance Telegram. I can give you more information on how to set up if you want to. I'm not selling this. This isn't a product that I want to give to people. This is just me showing you how to build these things. Anyone can do it. It's the age of AI, right? My advice though, when you do it, start tiny. Just go in for a few dollars a trade. I've been running this for 3 weeks. My trades are still tiny, right? I'm not willing to lose hundreds of dollars on training a bot, right? Only go in with hundreds of dollars once you have weeks and weeks of confirmation that you're actually making money. There's no rush, right? No rush to get it good. If you don't even want to risk anything, just go paper first, which means you're not actually using any money. But the problem with paper is you will also not see the fees which are charged for your trades. So make sure that you kind of account for that. Validate everything before deploying, right? Beat the do nothing or it dies, right? So, and separate your money. Only book blowing up, can't take the rest, right? So don't put all of your money into all your trades. I mean, from some of the information I gave the Weakspot, they're like trading manuals from like 1930, right? And they're very conservative back then, I guess. They said only use 1% of your capital for every trade, right? That means if you're sitting with $1,000, you're only going to go into a trade with what? $10?
$10, baby.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe in the 1920s that was fine, but I think in 2026, if someone's sitting on $1,000 in their trading book, they're not going to be going in with 1%. Generally, people like to go in with about 10 to 20% of their
Full clip
trading book.
every time.
Some people full clip it, right? And they just YOLO, right? So it is quite conservative, but you can, as it starts to win trades, you can start building that up and saying, no, actually use more of my trading fund for trades now, please. It will disagree with you because you've trained it to be very conservative, but you can just push through, just keep arguing with it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the two bots. I'll keep you guys updated on how they're running and how they're doing over the weeks. And yeah, like I said, if anyone has any questions about how to set them up, then just let me know. Mexi was just as easy to do as well. They have an AI section somewhere. Let me find it. You just have to look through it. You find like API or something like that, and then you find it. API management, there it is. So you just always API management, copy it, and then just put it into your AI, and you are off, and you're ready to go. Yeah, so been having a lot of fun with that. Hopefully get a nice little passive income printer. Because of course there are so many AI trading bot platforms that you can use. But the problem there is you don't know if they're real, right?
Yeah, that
as always
tends to be a thing these days.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I found a bunch more actually recently. Here's one I found. This is Bittrex. So Bittrex is a next generation mining platform. You put in USDT, apparently it buys you Bitcoin and you get hash rate, and then it gives you back funds, right? I was asked to try this out and see if I like it or not. I'm still not sure, so I'm not really sure what to do with it. So I don't know. Of course, the other massive ones would be Aurum. Aurum is the big one. They say that they have many trading bots. Many people say they don't have trading bots, but something cool that Aurum, they see if I've got any. Well, I've got $17, right? So we can withdraw $17. But they say like this one, Nero, it's a live action trading bot. They say the trades are happening here. You still can't see if the trades are real or not, right? But they claim they're real. But what I like about using your own bot is you know that they're real. But it also makes it very, very. You understand the challenge of like a 56% win rate on an AI bot is really, really hard. And one thing that always makes me uneasy about Aurum is, why does the bot never lose? Right? It's never had a lost day. There's never been a day on Aurum where I've come and be like, never. There's never been an off day. It's always giving profit for 3 months straight. I don't know. And if it was a real trading bot, surely it would have an off day, right?
Is that from the makers of BitNest?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. What happened to BitNest?
They paused back in December. Then they launched this new product, Loop X, whatever it was, and some people put their money back in again. They got paid for a little while, and then it paused again. They were like, I can't believe it's not paying again. And I'm like, well, when it stops paying the first time, that's when you stop putting money into it.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean,
Blue Chip Drip says they just want me to buy their drinks. Oh, it's the story getting eyed up hard bullish as well. Yeah, they know a sexy man when they see them. That's why Blue Chip Drip. All the way in you, says Richie. I like what Seaman. If it works, it can be a game changer. Yeah, it could be. We'll see. I like to show them because like I say, anyone can do it. What could be fun? Because I don't really like the idea of selling bot service, but selling bot skills could be fun, right? For example, we could make a community of trading different bots and then make skill MD files, and then you could make a shop for them and people could buy them, and then they could download them, plug them into their own bot. Then you could use that themselves. Like, I like the idea of having self-custody of your own bot, so that you can see everything it's doing all the time. I think the idea of just giving your money and locking it up just because someone says they have a bot and it's going to work it doesn't sit with me so well. I'm not really into it, but I know millions of people are, because they don't want to set up their own structure. But yeah, another new project.
Age, man, it's in this day and age, it's too easy to set stuff up.
It is, man. It really is. It just takes about 2 weeks of getting learned, and you're off. So another new project brought to me by the man, the myth, the legend, Brett Hartman, is this one. Have you heard of this?
Brett sent me this, and life has been busy. I have not had a chance to check it out. What did you think about it?
Looks cool. So Pot's Money is what is it? So it's a token that's on the Binance Smart Chain. You can buy it on PancakeSwap, right? And you can stake the token and get more tokens. This is the essence of what Pot's Money is. Their token is called IBS, so we can find IBS, I'm sure. The token has been going up, which is always good to see. And the token has massive liquidity. Big, juicy liquidity. So the moment it's $26 million market cap. The liquidity is $19.6 million of liquidity. Some of it is locked. And it did have a dip at some point. Yeah, we had a dip there. So it was launched in April. It was launched in April, went up, crashed. But since its crash, it's started to just slowly just continue to trickle up and up and up, which is quite interesting. Then I was looking at the holders of IBS token, and there are quite a lot of holders as well. I'm verified. We'll have a look. They have a token, and their token is kind of like step one of their idea. How many tokens? 956,000 holders apparently of the token. It's quite a lot of holders as well. So you buy the token, you can then stake the token. So you can see I stake the token in here, and every 8 hours it rebases and it gives me more tokens. You can stake for 0 days, which means you can unstake it at any time. You can stake for 90 days and get a higher APY, all the way up to 360 days and get a higher APY. They have bonding, but it's not. Bonding is open. Okay, so you can get bonding on the token. So basically, from the look of it, it looks very similar to how GBlue works from that first step, right? It's a rebase token, but then their bigger plans are to do with their Bitcoin liquidity, which is where I get a little bit confuddled with it. A little bit confuddled. Because there's a lot of information here. It's a lot of numbers. Can put off a lot of people. So we have here the TVL. So you can see, and here, the PBM analysis. So they have 48 Bitcoin backing a secondary token called POTS. And so they have POTS backed by Bitcoin. And then they have...
Is it paired with it or backed with it?
So if you come and look at POTS token, it's backed by Bitcoin. Let's see if we can find it. Can't find it here. I had the docs. Let me see. I'll find it. I have a contract list actually. But there might be guys in here who know much more about Pot's Money than I do, because to be honest, I buy it, I staked it, and I was good. that was
Brett,
me.
I need to use your link and get this, man. I'll go in it, man.
So yeah, you use Brett Hartman's link for sure. Yeah, so it's two products under one brand. So I had an AI like look through its docs to give me some more information on it. So the first one is Pot's Market. It's like a decentralized version of Polymarket. People can create markets around real world events and trade probabilities, but that's not out yet. I don't think their prediction market is released. And the second one is Pot's Money, which is what we're looking at. This is where most people today are getting involved. Pot's Money has its own token called IBS, which stands for Intelligent Bonding System. The easiest way to think about IBS is it's a protocol that wants people to hold the token for the long term. Instead of just printing rewards forever, it tries to create an economy around staking, bonding, and treasury growth and buying pressure. So to get started, you can just buy it on PancakeSwap and then you can stake it, or you can come to bonding and you can bond the token. Of course, by bonding, you get a cheaper price than it is today. So if you bond it over 90 days, you get for $27.03. The bonding looks like it isn't really running though. The price is the same across all days. So maybe not open. There are penalties if you close your stake early, of course. And the penalty is 30% if you close your stake early. And more importantly, I think people are more bullish on POTS because of what's coming. Because the token, this IBS token, isn't their main goal. Their main goal is this POTS market.
So you staked IBS or POTS?
IBS. Yeah, I haven't bought POTS. I don't know if you can even buy POTS. I'm not sure. We might have some comments here. Anything from Brett Hartman? Bonding was really for before staking was available. Okay. So there's no bonding yet. They are a prediction market and backing IBS with Bitcoin. But the prediction market isn't open yet, right? Is what I think. So the prediction market would be a decentralized prediction platform where users trade probabilities instead of stocks or cryptocurrencies, like Polymarket. If prediction market continue growing over the next few years, POTS wants to become the financial infrastructure underneath the prediction markets is what they are planning. So definitely for me, the big question for this one is if it's paired with Bitcoin, but then if we come to the token, this token is paired with USDT, right? So there's no Bitcoin backing IBS that I know of. So this is where I get a little bit confused about it because it only has one pair, IBS USDT is their first token. And then we can find POTS if we come to their Gitbook. Contract address. Yeah, and also their Gitbook is...
What'd you do, 90, 180 days? What'd you do?
What'd I do what?
How long did you stake your IBS?
For 0. I'm just trying it out. I'm a 0 staker. Yeah, I went for 0. So I think I can unstake at any time. Let me see. I'm not sure. Says
you
redeem.
can.
Oh no, I'm on a release cooldown though because I only staked it yesterday. But 9 more hours to wait. Yeah, and this is their POTS token. Yeah, backed by BTC. This token has 80% tax. Okay. So you can't really buy it. Or you could buy it, I guess. But why would you buy a token that's got an 80% tax, right? But this is it here. So this is their backed funding, I guess. Because I think maybe it's not supposed to be bought and sold. It's just supposed to sit there as a reserve of liquidity and wealth, right? Possibly. Market cap 1 million, liquidity 1.8 million. So 1.8 million of POTS with Bitcoin liquidity backing up their ecosystem, which is great. That's a good idea. And from the transactions, it looks like it is just adding LP to it, basically. Buys and sells sometimes. So Brett, I don't know if you know about this one, the POTS token and how it works with the other token is what I'd like to know. You can read through all this and learn more, but they've made it very maths heavy, which makes me a little uneasy because, to be honest, generally when there's maths heavy docs, they're hiding something. You know what I mean? It's befuddling the user.
Yeah, I put $50 in it, so Brett, I am in.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Because, it's based on Olympus DAO, and they do mention that, right? Because Olympus DAO is, I said G-Blue, but G-Blue is a fork of Olympus DAO, right?
Right.
So they have, basically this IBS token is very similar to Olympus token with the referral system on top. And the bonding is what, of course, Olympus DAO had. Staking, I think Olympus DAO had staking. So all of this on top is very similar to what's been done before. But then the carrot on the stick of future product And of course, this second token with massive liquidity of Bitcoin is what sets it apart. We have an education section. Oh, the education is the Telegram. Okay. Oh, here's my bot. It says, overnight. What's my morning report? Overnight, grid's been chopping fine on Sui. Steady small buys and sells. Tight range around 73 cents. Weeks stopped out both on a Bitcoin and a PaxG trade. God damn it, Weeks. Losing $2. Now it's on cooldown. Okay, it's on cooldown. So see, it lost $2. It stopped trading, right? The S Strategy 7 on Mexi ate 2 flushes. Lost $8 and then $11. Oh my God. Offset by a small ETH take profit win. Breakout Mexi is mixed. Biggest hit was a BNB stop loss at $6 loss. Net overnight looks modestly red on Mexi. Roughly flat to positive on grid. Small loss on Weeks. Want me to pull exact totals? Yes. Right. So I do this every morning. Then you just get it going. I'm still learning, Peter. You won't earn on staking unless your value is $100 or more. Oh.
Oh, all right. I'll put some more in.
Yeah. Got to add a couple zeros to your buy there, Peter.
Yes. Make it tremendous.
Yeah. And we have another new, so that's POTS. I think once I get more learned and learn more about it, I might make a video on it if it continues to go up in price, which it has been doing. It's been doing this, so always nice to see that. And another new project which I want to talk about is from Willie ETH. You know Willie?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's made a product for Topaz.
I'll give a preview too. I'm working on a product for Topaz, but I'll show more when it's ready.
Nice. Let me see, where can I find Willie? Got to get the link. There we go.
Your Willie's site looks good.
Oh, there we go. Tassel.meme is the name of the site. So this is Tassel.meme. It is a launchpad for Topaz. And they just graduated their first coin. You're going to love this. Their first coin is called Aaron AI. Oh no, AI Ron. AI Aaron is their first graduated coin. So
that's great.
So this is a new site. It looks like it has a little bit of an indexing problem sometimes, so I'll have to be a little bit patient with it. But the token bonded, so this is AI Aaron. AI Aaron, AI Ron, is a community-powered AI meme coin inspired by Aaron, founder of Topaz. Built on BNB chain and listed on Topaz DEX, Iron combines meme culture, AI vision, and community-driven growth. Trading fees fuel buyback and burn, while 50.1 million Iron is reserved for bribes to support the future Iron gauge on Topaz DEX and strengthen ecosystem incentives. So this is great because it means that if you buy Iron, and you can then vote on Iron in Topaz, and you can earn more Iron because they've put 50 million tokens as reserve to bribe people. So this is a great addition to Topaz, in my opinion. You can buy it here if you want to. You can see the chart. This is the live chart for Iron. It's going to the right and up. Look at that. Look at that. It's out the gate, and it is pumping.
That's great.
Yeah. Quite a few buys, actually. What's the market cap? 17,000 with $10,000 liquidity. So I threw in like 20, 30 bucks. Took a punt on the Iron. So this is good. So you can come and see Tassel. They have a couple other tokens. So this token 2 is bonding. So like many other meme coin launchpads, but when they graduate from Tassel, they can go on to Topaz, which is great, and they're encouraged to try and hold some tokens to use for bribes. And in my opinion, if we come to Topaz, that's great because not enough tokens are bribing incentives, in my opinion, for Topaz, right? There's a couple standouts who have been. We, of course, have Topaz is bribing very hard because it is the token. We have G Blue is bribing hard, but that's Aaron's token. We have Book bribes quite well, but that's Aaron's token. We have Trusty, who are quite strong bribers for Topaz. Every week you can always see some bribes coming in from Trusty. And we have Earn token, who are also bribing very large. So they have been bribing quite a lot as well.
Very impressed with Ern's presentation the other day in the X Base.
Yeah, man, it was. I was also very impressed with Earn. And I didn't realize until that X Base that their TVL was so massive. Like $134,000.
Yeah, I had no idea,
Topaz
man.
for
I
Earn
was
token.
like, whoa.
Yeah, do you own the token?
I've got a small bag of it to support.
Yeah. I started voting for it to try and accumulate more of this. But yeah, so Earn is a Ethereum-based token. We can maybe try find it. I've never seen the website, actually. And they've bridged across to Earn.
Hey, I know that guy right there.
Yeah, there's, what's he saying? Topaz skill agent has been updated. Very good. And relays. We can talk about relays. I was listening to Aaron earlier. He was doing his AMA. He was talking about the relays, which are happening on Topaz as well. I can't find Earn. We're going to have to try and find it later. If you come to lock, we have two options now.
Wow, you have 3 locks?
This is a mistake lock. It's only got 7,000 Topaz, but it's okay. Then I got two big.
The hell's wrong with you?
Oh, I have different strategies. So this lock, I only go for SpaceX. This is my SpaceX locks.
Oh,
So
okay.
I just keep voting only for SpaceX, and I just accumulate more and more SpaceX. Now I have 2 SpaceX stocks. And the other one, I go for a bunch of stuff. Okay, so these are the relays. So we talked about these on the X Spaces about a relay. So I see a relay as like it's a service. It could be seen as a courier. If you are a VE Topaz holder, that means every single week you need to come in and vote, and then you get your voting rewards. You get your rebase rewards. You then have to swap all your voting rewards into whatever you want. You need to compound your rebase back into your lock. It's a lot to do. It's a busy day, right? Relays take out all of the work for you, and you can just use them, right? So there's 2 options at the moment. In the future, there'll be a bunch more. At the moment, the TopazMaxi relay is the one to pay attention to because it has a very nice APR. This is because Aaron has seeded in 1 million Topaz to reward the first week, because actually it works 2 weeks ahead of time. So there wouldn't actually be any rewards for this first week. The real rewards would be next week. So it's seeded by Topaz with 1 million Topaz, I believe. So the APR on this is 106% for the TopazMaxi relay. And what does it do? Well, it's a TopazMaxi. So that means whatever is being voted for, I think it chooses what to vote for, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Relays automate the work of managing a VE Topaz lock. Instead of voting and claiming every epoch yourself, you deposit your lock into a relay, and it handles voting as well. Okay. So it's going to vote for you. You deposit your VE Topaz into an active relay strategy. The relay votes and claims optimally every epoch automatically. Rewards are compounded back into your position or converted into a payout asset depending on the strategy. Interesting. It compounds, it converts, it compounds and converts. So the one that is open right now with good APR is TopazMaxi. So it captures maximum rewards available. So it will vote for you for the highest possible rewards. It will then claim all your rewards, buy Topaz with all your rewards, and lock that Topaz back in your position. So if you're looking to grow your locks and have more free time, then just choose one of your locks and go into TopazMaxi, and it will just continually build more and more Topaz for you. Whenever you want, you can stop the relay and then enjoy the benefits of your higher locked Topaz, right? Second one is Topaz compound plus USDT. So this is going to compound all of your Topaz rewards, and everything else you get from fees is going to swap it all into stablecoins immediately for you. And then you're just going to go there in the morning, and you don't need to do anything. You just have a bag of USDT, and your Topaz has been compounded. Good stuff. Very handy. Are you going to be a relay guy?
You know, I'm thinking about doing the compound plus USDT, but see, like right now, I've been really busy the last 2 weeks working on my stuff, and I just split it between the Bitcoin gauge and the BNB gauge, and I've been collecting some Bitcoin and BNB every week passively. So that was good for me for the last 2 weeks.
It's a good idea. Blue Chip Drip, the saga continues. I will rewatch the stream when I'm on a better state of mind. Peter, I missed you. Oh,
so sweet.
He misses you. So, what you been making then? Oh, and one more thing on Topaz. The vaults are going to be released in a day or two as well. That would be auto compounders for all your pools as well. And there's so much from Topaz. And their AI skill, which is just here, can also do your relay. So you can set up relays up with their agent skill. Very nice. So what you been making, Peter?
So I've been working on 3 things. Number one, with everything being slow in the market in the shitter, wanted to make a utility that everybody could really put their fingers on. And the first one I did is a TreeDrop.xyz, if you want to punch that in.
TreeDrop. Oh yeah, this is the one I looked at yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a basically what it is, guys. It's a rewards dashboard for your NFTs. If you're a holder right now, you have funds waiting on this site to collect. And you can see Richie's is claimable, and I designed this myself from the ground up.
Let me unlock my wallet.
Yeah, I will quote Richie from a month or two ago when you just have to get things done. You put your head down and you do it yourself. So yeah, it's I want to bring some of these tools out faster than what they were coming out at. So this is one of them. I did the videos, everything. And Richie, I can tell you from coding, going through something like this, a great experience. It was definitely a good experience.
Site looks way better too. Compared to the your old site, like the colors, the animations, like it's much cleaner, easier to read and understand.
Yeah, we're basically gonna go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's one thing you can do here because I'm claiming here. So what you can do in Sui is you can batch every claim into one transaction.
If you down there should be a button to where you can batch claim everything. If not, I gotta fix it. Hit the drop down.
Oh no, it's only showing the NFT.
Okay, then I'll run a fix on that. And there's nothing more satisfying than when something's wrong. Going, I'm gonna check on that right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I love the Sui Docs MCP, because then you just go to plug in the AI and say, look at my code. I need to use the newest updates you've done on batch claiming, because Sui changed things so often. Timestamper. Matt's in the house, the timestamper. Nice. Welcome, Mats. Welcome to the stream. Big shout out to Mats. He's the timestamp beast. Okay, so what's happening here? Tell me about where all this free money I just got came from.
So basically, if you scroll down a little ways, you'll see it shows you how to claim. And then there is, I wanted to add a community feature to this. So down below, you can deposit tokens into it. So like Richie, if you ever wanted to send SuiTrump or Victory token to the NFT holders, you can actually go down here, and that's a preview of what's coming up. Right here, hit the drop down. You can deposit any of those tokens into the pool.
Nice. Let me see. I for sure got Victory in this wallet. Let me see how much I got. Let's send some in the pool. Let's stress test this beast. Yeah, cool. I do. I'm sure I've got more though. Let's go claim some. Da, 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 da. Connect the. Oh, where's Slash going? There you go. Not this one. Too many wallets, man. How many wallets have you got now in Sui? I've got hundreds.
Oh
Man.
my gosh. I think I hit, I never thought I'd have more than 3. I've got like 10 now, and they have all got different purposes to them as well. And I've got to add about 5 more for some of the testing. Hey, take that downstairs for me. Thank you.
Hey.
Oh, he's got to brush his teeth. Okay.
What's happening?
Brush your teeth.
Aisle.
It's a whole bunch of people that you don't know. Go.
I have a million questions.
He walks in and he sees the green screen. You can hear the floor squeaking, and you see his head go. The curiosity of a youngling. Boy, I'll tell you what, it's a short window in life. I try to soak every minute of it up.
Yeah, of course. I mean, my kid's already 10 now. He's off traveling today. He's went to Guejo, which is like a historical center.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 10,000. We'll do that and then send.
And then what I'll do is I'll go to the admin panel. I've got an admin wallet for the site, and I'll distribute it to all the holders. So guys, if you want to be a part of this coming out, I have not run the snapshot yet. You can go on there and get yourself an NF tree and be a part of this free tokens that are about to be distributed.
Exactly.
So this is the dashboard, Richie, for this. There's going to be more features coming to this. The next site that I have tore down to the ground and built back up is nftree.net.
Okay. NFtree. Oh, yeah. I remember this site.
Yeah. This is my baby. I have done this, worked on this for 2 solid weeks to get it done. You can see it's very easy to navigate, guys. You can go to the top. You can see shop, games, utility. If you click on rewards, it takes you back to TreeDrop to where you can claim your rewards. The battle game is still in progress right now. Richie, I actually sent you in Telegram inbox 2 pictures. If you would share that on your screen, please. That shows what's coming for the game. There's actually some artwork in there too. Yeah.
Nice. Let me get that over there.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. So what we're doing is
it's much nicer. Looks better.
Yeah. So there was a lot of requests about improving the garden bot. I can't show you yet because I'm not done testing it. Just know it's going to be a lot sharper. It's going to be fun. Some of the attack and defense moves are going to be fun, sarcastic. It's going to have some crypto, bad dad jokes laced all into them. The bot. So Richie, there was a lot of requests for the bot. The bot is going to be designed for you to play, and it's going to help you learn the game as well. The bot, Richie, if you look on the pictures right above what I sent you, what we're doing is, before it was like these just generic card stock growth items, but that's what your player tree is going to look like now. So that's the 4 stages of it growing. And in the game, you originally had to go to 100 growth points. It took forever. So I reduced it down now to where you can choose between 50 and 75. And the game is a lot snappier now. It works really, really good. And then above that, when you do bot mode, the tree will actually look like a bot. That's the largest stage of it. Yes.
It's a beast.
Tree bot is angry. But
nice.
Yeah, but that's the deal with it on that. And that's almost to the big size. And these photos are going to be animated, so it's going to be really cool.
Nice. And then what's this one here? This is the main gameplay that we're working on. This is in the concept, but here's what I wanted to drive home. So on the left-hand side, there's a panel, Richie, that I'm working on called Tree Power. Okay. And what it is, I haven't decided yet, but people were asking for a way to get a 5th move.
And the way that you're going to be able to get a fifth move, and I want to be community supportive, you're either going to have to hold tree. Oh, wait, chance. So the tree power, that's going to allow you to do rerolls on your deck. So if you don't have good moves, basically there's 4 rounds to play in the game. The first 2 rounds, you can re-roll and get a new deck of attack and all of your powers. And then in rounds 3 and 4, what's going to happen is you're going to be able to spend your tree. I haven't decided how much yet. I'll probably run the idea by you later, Richie, once I get to that point. But what'll happen is it's going to have a button where you can buy tree, and whenever you buy it and it goes towards unlocking that 5th card, it's actually going to go to the treasury, and we're going to lock it up, or else we're going to burn it to make sure that we preserve tree. We are going to offer some, we're going to offer some cosmetics on the NF trees in the game, and that's going to come through having a locked victory position. That way you'll have like some bonus animations dancing around you, and also we make sure that we lock victory to support the decks. So yeah, that's why I've been quiet, guys. I have had my head down and I have been working.
So what do you think for the launch time for the rebranded game?
If everything goes right, I would give it this time next week. I would like to have it done by the end of this week, but with a holiday weekend, it's probably going to take a little bit longer. Arboretum, we are almost done with that. We've had to do some contract work. We got several testers. We had to put some extra gameplay into it, but I feel that it was important to the community with this game that originally launched on May the 4th. And I had to just own it, lock it in. And I want to make this a better experience for everybody. And it's on me to fix it, and I'm going to own it, and it's going to get better. It is absolutely going to get better. And one of the biggest things is people having more to do with their tree. That's one of the biggest questions about the whole thing. We have great holders. I took a snapshot the other day. We've got plenty of tree taken out of circulation, but it's just, I got to give everybody more to do. That's really it. And I'm going to make sure of it.
Yeah, the other problem, of course, is just Sui network as a whole. Like, I was looking on DeFi Llama. It's not good. We're not. I mean, it'll get better, but currently on Sui, it's really not good. Well, you can see, like, this is TVL, right? So this is the money in Sui and running, right? Just notice that the problem on Sui decks I'm just fixing. There's no I think my RPC, always problems on Sui, man. But yeah,
I had RPC earlier today. I had some type of an issue with TreeDrop. It was I don't remember what it was, but it triggered some kind of a security flag. And I mean, there wasn't nothing wrong. I just had to fix it.
Yeah. Like you can see here, like Sui stats today, right? Total value locked only 429 million, right? That is not a lot of money. You know, compared to Solana, 5 billion, right? Even compared to base chain, right? Base chain, 4 billion. So Sui sitting currently at 429 million. It's not that great. All-time high was 2 billion, and that was only back in October, right? So since October and the start of the bear market, basically, in under a year, we've seen it go down 75%. That is crazy. That is very, very...
So where did it go? Did they just sell and leave, or did they go to a different chain?
They've moved to other chains, you know, and a lot of this will be bots and arbitrage, right? Which is what creates, and from the metrics, actually, I was looking not just at TVL, but you want to look also at DEX volume, right? And perp volume. This is where it shows the real picture of what's been going on, because not only has the TVL vanished, but the DEX volume and perpetual DEX volume has collapsed massively. So DEX volume would be bots and people trading back and forth all the time. And then you'd have the perpetual DEX volume, like Bluefin and Aftermath, absolutely disappearing. If we first look at perp volume, you can see it's From October, it was up in 132 million volume a day, and today perp volume on Sui is 25 million, right? Sometimes 7 million, 2 million. It's lower and lower. And then if we have a look and check out DEX volume, which is important for us because we own tokens and we want tokens which are trading high volume, right? But
Yeah.
same problem. I mean, back in October, they were sitting at DEX volume of 1.4 billion daily in volume, consistently, sometimes 800. Now, in July, we're seeing as low as $40 million of volume, $30 million volume across Sui, right? And this is only since, if we zoom in, right, this only happened just this last month, where there was a noticeable decline in the volume that was happening on Sui network. And that was because the largest bot on Sui left, the largest art bot. It took hundreds of millions of dollars and left Sui and moved to another chain to continue its arbitrage over there, right?
Really?
And yeah, it's the same bots, we were complaining about 6 months ago because they were just completely arbing every single trade, right?
Yeah.
And now that guy's gone. You're just seeing a big drop in volume across Sui. So if you come to something like Dex Screener and you check out what's going on with Sui in terms of trading volume, it's significantly lower. 37 million today. You come to Cetus, the largest DEX on Sui now is only doing $12 million a day in trade volume. Largest DEX on Sui, 12 million a day. I mean, we come to Binance Smart Chain and you see what's happening on Topaz, right? Topaz
Yeah.
daily volume, 13 million. So, I mean, it means that even new DEX, top 3 on Binance Smart Chain, is now doing more than the top DEX on Sui. Come to, for example, PancakeSwap, we're looking at 700 million a day. So then we have other ones, like Bluefin, doing 9 million a day, and then we come down to Magma, 9 million. Turbo is down to 4 million, all the way to Full Sail, which is doing under 1 million a day now.
Wow.
And then zero, FlowX, $1,000 a day in trade volume. Steam, 300,000.
So what is Sui, the teams, are they addressing this or what?
No, they haven't addressed it, which is also not good. I just noticed it because some Sui fudder was on Telegram and he was saying, "Oh, look, this massive move of $100 million off the Sui chain." And then I looked, found it on chain and looked at the wallet. I was like, "Oh, that's the bot guy. Bye bye, bot guy."
Wow.
See you later. But hey, what can we do? We for token owners, token holders, then all we have to do is just continue to build. The liquidity will come back. These things will come back. The volume will come back. It's annoying for us because we just launched our V3 and we were seeing 200,000 a day. We were seeing 300,000 a day in trading volume on SuiDex. After that guy left, and I'm sure some other bots left as well, we're seeing much lower, like all the other dexes on Sui. So now we have to weather, continue building.
Yeah.
Not sure what's happened. Trying to fix.
I can tell you this, Richie, and this is a statement you made a while back, and I'll stick to it. As a dev and as a founder, you always should be challenged to create more to build on top of your token. That's why, like with the rewards dashboard, NFTree.net, Garden Battles, Arboretum, and down here in the South, tropical weather is a big thing, and video games is a big thing. So I'm working on a utility that interacts with tropical weather. It's nowhere near completion, but at least it's another thing to that's where you saw a screenshot of it.
Yeah, it's like hurricane prediction, right?
Yeah, man, my kids were like, "Dad, we wanna do predictions on video games." Okay, we can do that.
Yeah. When's GTA 6 coming up?
Correct. My mother, by the way, my mother's been doing your World Cup market.
Yeah, nice. I'm just looking. So we've got I'm just finalizing the result. Portugal beat Croatia. Nice to see. Go on, Ronaldo. Go on. But we have our match of the day running, so we have some results. Next up is Switzerland against Algeria, which closes in 36 minutes. So there's $19
Gotta get my
in this
vote
pot.
in.
Switzerland are favorites. I went for Algeria, I believe, to win this, because I'm going for the underdog basically. And also African teams, 9 of them qualified from the group stages. 9 out of 10 African teams qualified from group stages. 4 of them are already out. So definitely quite a good one to maybe bet on the chance that at least one African team will get through, basically.
Yeah, I'm not doing good. I'm number 24 right now.
Yeah, it's okay though. We've still a long way to go. Still a long way to go. After that, we have Australia versus Egypt, Argentina, Cape Verde. I think everyone knows what's going to happen there. Colombia, Ghana. That will be a tight one as well. 4 more games, and then we're finished with the round of 32. We're into the round of 16. Who is winning right now? Pat is on 68 points. Pat killing it. So he chose Norway to win it all. Okay, Norway are still in, so you never know. He's had 59 of 84 correct predictions.
Richie, I'm trying to pick the outcome, and it's got me out. Am I too late?
No, you should be good.
Oh, duh! I've got to put USDC in it.
But yeah. So that's on SuiDex. We're continuing the World Cup. After that, we're going to launch a new game, which will be out as the World Cup is finishing. So it'll be a new tournament-based game, which will be replacing the World Cup Predict once it's finished with a new one. So watch out for that as we continue to weather the storm on Sui. One project on Sui which is doing better and better, continuing to just kill it, is I'm trying to turn off the sound actually. Can I get that sound off? Sound off. No. Oh well, can you hear the birds? So Potato Land is continuing to just ship and ship. They just bridged also to Solana, so now Potato Land can be found on Sui and on Solana, which means you can buy into Potato Land with your Solana wallet or with your Sui wallet. I have a guy in a dungeon. I just realized in this game that you can also go into dungeons. I've been playing it for like a year and I had no idea.
Wow.
Yeah, you can go into dungeons and go in and fight. Oh yeah.
He's happy to be in the dungeon.
Oh yeah, this is Trevor Whitby. He's a beast. He's got all these gems and hats and stuff. I can change his outfit if I want. But yeah,
Wow.
it's like, so these guys just continue actually to get better and better. They're really going above and beyond. So by being on Solana, it means that they've actually built their user base massively up. I'm going to lose this fight. I can't beat this guy.
So Richie, if they started on Sui, how did they bridge it over to Solana?
So the way it works is if I leave the dungeon, claim my rewards. If you go to the bank now, here, no, they've changed. They keep changing this, man. Okay. You select your wallet. Let me find it. Bridge. Trying to figure out. I guess maybe we've got this big Solana thing. No, that's to an X. You caught me off guard because they've just changed the UI again. And I'm a bit confused.
Wow.
So here's the back. Oh, okay, here. Main wallet. Because I had to link my Solana wallet to their thing, but now it's not showing it. Must be a bridge section somewhere. Bridge? Bridge? Nope, you lost me.
So what they do, basically launch part of their token supply on Solana and then launch a contract to make it...
Exactly. Yeah, so now you can buy it on Solana, then you can send it over to to these guys. Oh, here we go. Okay, I found it. So the Tassel bridge, if you go to the top right, you can click on the Tassel coin, it will bring it. So you can either go Sui and you can onboard your Tassel coin from Sui, and you can also go to Solana and link your Solana wallet and you can onboard from there. So you got to buy the tokens. So for example, if you're on Solana, you'd use Jupiter, you can use Sol or USDC, and you buy some tokens, buy like 20 Tassel, swap. So it's a really seamless way to onboard brand new community of people onto Potato Land. And the great thing is that the NFTs are the same. There's no Solana NFTs and Sui NFTs, so everything is exactly the same, but they've just grabbed another network, which is a really smart move because, you know, from the metrics that we were looking at there for for what's going on with Sui network, moving to Solana as well is very smart. Once you have the Tato, then you just bridge your Tato into the game and it locks it into their Web 2 game. Because actually, Potato Land is a Web 2 style game.
Yeah, that's an interesting concept to think about, a multi-chain game or making it to where you can onboard through multi-chain.
Yeah, because what they do is, so I bought the Tato on Solana and now I'm sending it into the game. Now it's in the game. So it's in the game. I can use it in the game. I don't need to make any transactions anymore. So they just have a database essentially that runs. So now that I have the Tato, I can come to like the marketplace and then I can think, oh, what will I buy? So you can come and think, oh, I'm going to buy a sword or a bow, some medicine, you know, I can buy that. And there's no transactions happening on your wallet anymore because your funds are already in the game. And then every day I just choose my guy. So I have a bunch of guys I'm leveling up. So I come to this guy. He's got shield and stuff. And then I just fight random guys. Yay! And I level them up. The higher level you go, the more areas. My favorite guy is my new guy, Sam. And he is just a fisherman. So all he does is he fishes all day. That's all he's doing. He's just catching fish.
Nice.
But yeah, I like this game because they're always building new and amazing games. They're always opening up new areas on their map. And all the NFTs are sold out. So if you want to get involved with the land or the heroes for this game, you're going to have to. I got something. I got a fish. I got a spud scale fish. There we go.
So the NFTs were on Sui, right?
They're on Sui. I think you can find them on Solana now as well. So you'd find them on Tradeport. Because to get started, you can choose different things. You could get land tiles. So I go here, I think. Which one? Is it here? Yeah, so I have land. This is my potato lands. So I own these. Or these are for sale. So you could come here actually right now and you could buy land, right? So at the moment, the land for potato are $74 is the cheapest price you're going to get land for. You don't need land to play the game, but if you have land, then every day you earn yourself resources. So I earn wood, stone, water, coal, iron, gold, and crystal every day from my land. You can also buy heroes. So if you buy yourself some heroes, which is here, you buy the heroes, and then you can go on the map and level up your hero and fight. And these are much cheaper, so you can get a hero for like $9. Once you get your hero, you then have to go to the merchant, which is here. Spend some Tato coin, get yourself a sword. If you're a knight, if you're a mage, you need a staff. Get yourself some armor and these kind of things. Then just start fighting. Once you get some resources, you can start building different outfits and weapons for your hero. Once you get to certain levels, you can start going into caves and checking out different areas that they keep opening up. I mean, there's a bunch that they haven't launched yet. They have a Colosseum they're building. I think that's for P2P battling. They have graveyards you can't go to yet. They have this random ancient gateway that I can't get into because he always tells me to leave. Yeah. So I like what they're doing. It's just building and building. More and more things to do. Yay! But yeah, so it's an example of how, and it's still on Sui, but they are on Solana now as well, which is the best thing. Yeah, buy a hero, you just find one that you like. So, you know, say I like this guy, he looks good. 1,000 Tato, you say, okay, buy. And then you can either use Solana coin just to buy it straight out, or you can come here in game and then you just buy him. And now he's mine. There we go. I own him now. Yeah, that's Potato Land. I'm a top 15 holder, about to become top 10. Love what you've done with the start, Richie. Never sold SuiTrump. Yeah, SuiTrump, we're still going. I have a bunch of stuff to drop for SuiTrump, but I'm not going to drop it yet because the market is crap, basically. I'm waiting for Sui bottom and then Sui coming back up, basically. So under 60 cent Sui, I think will be around about the bottom. Once we start flooring, then I'll start releasing the already audited and ready new things I have for SuiTrump. For now, it's a Huddle game. Huddle, I'll keep burning it. When the market comes back, we fire in. It's all ready, it's all set up, but because you know, I noticed like we launched the World Cup prediction game onto Sui decks. It's great because we get the community involved and they're active, but the numbers of players just aren't anywhere close to what Sui used to be, right? The number of active participants in Sui network is way down. So for SuiTrump, there's no point, like I'm spending months building this next layer, next phase of SuiTrump. There's no point launching it into a bear market. Just have to be patient and I'll launch it. I'll launch it out of into the recovery is my idea. Yeah. Poor Sui.
Yeah.
So any other things you're into these days, Pierre? Any other stuff?
Let's see. See, I was in Topaz. We covered that. I'll tell you what I've been checking once a week is depth. Still getting money off that.
Oh, depth, yeah. Yeah, it's way down. But we called it, right? We knew it would happen. My price prediction was 5 cents. It's down to 1 cent now. Oh yeah, I got $5. There we go. Claim that depth. Yeah, I've been using my depth and putting it into Topaz, basically. Sell it into BNB or into Topaz and then just lock it. Is my play. I mean, pretty much it's been feeding Topaz since Topaz was announced for depth.
I think this next week I'm gonna split it 3 ways. I'm gonna start getting some SpaceX exposure. Yeah,
why not? I'll show you what I'm doing actually. So I was using the pools. We need to look at SpaceX as well, actually. Yahoo. SpaceX, okay. So SpaceX has been doing very well in this week, actually. If we go on the, we'll check monthly. So launch, IPO launch, massive pump, IPO crash, go back below the listing IPO price, right? And since then, it started a very slow recovery coming up. I still think that SpaceX is going to have a fall below the $150 per SpaceX coin. But long term, as in a year or two from now, I think SpaceX is going to do extremely well.
Yeah.
But it's just your risk tolerance for the token. Can you deal with having a lower token, lower value amount in your wallet for a couple of years before it actually turns into what it is? If you look at what Tesla did, the Tesla launch is exactly this. It's almost identical to what's happening here. And eventually for Tesla, which is down 7% today, damn. If we go all time for Tesla, you can't see it, of course, because it's too small, but basically it went up very high and then crashed and then just sat there for years, right? Here we're talking 7 years of doing pretty much nothing. What was it? $1.96.
2020, it took off.
Yeah, $1.96 up to $14. So it looks small right here, but that's going from a $1 all the way up to $16, right? So it's 16x. And then finally from $44 up to $500, right? Oh, just under $500. So that time here of waiting for 10 years, it actually did do significant pumping, right? This is 20x basically, but you just need to be patient with it. So what I'm doing on Topaz is I was in a very wide concentrated pool with SpaceX and Topaz. So you can buy it right here, the SpaceX coin. So I have 2.21 SpaceX now. Yeah. I'm growing up here. I'm becoming an adult. I'm buying these stocks. So yeah, I've got, was it 350, right? So generally what I'm doing is DCA, $10 here, $20 here, just grab a little bit. And now I need to make a concentrate liquidity pool with my thesis that SpaceX is going to go down over time before it goes up. And the aim there would be to DCA more SpaceX. I can't do it right now because I need more USDT in this wallet, right? With $351 of SpaceX, I'm going to need around about $1,000 of USDT to do my strategy, because it would be heavy. It would be the $351 on one side and $1,000 on the other. As SpaceX comes down, the USDC is going to buy more SpaceX. I'm essentially purchasing SpaceX on the dip through the CL pool and getting Topaz rewards while doing it. So that's just kind of building up. I'm using, at the moment, I'm using Aurum, sending the daily rewards into Topaz and building up the USDT. I need to stake this pool. Got some earning grass. Stake. How do I stake? Stake. Get that staked. So currently, the SpaceX USD pool, which I'm voting into the pool, so I'm getting rewards from it every day as well, every week as well, which is great. And just
what all pools you vote in this past epoch?
So on one wallet it was SpaceX Topaz, SpaceX USDT, SpaceX BNB on the 1 million lock, and the other one I did the top two. I did Bitcoin and BNB USDT and Bitcoin ETH. I think were the two. Oh, no, BNB. Bitcoin BNB was the other ones, just the top ones. So at the moment for SpaceX, we have the reward APR. Do we have it? Yeah, so we're 422% APR on SpaceX USDT at the moment on Topaz for your SpaceX, which is unbelievable.
So you would say 10% of your total V Topaz went into SpaceX?
Probably 30%.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's long-term idea. I love the fact that I can use Topaz to acquire a stock, and because it's bear market, like I'm bearish on Bitcoin, I'm bearish on ETH, I'm bearish on pretty much every token, right?
I would love to see Aaron put the SpaceX, not SpaceX, the X stocks into Topaz. They're on BNB now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, Ondo, I think he chose Ondo because they have a lot deeper liquidity than X stocks. Because some X stocks have really thin liquidity. I've actually been thinking about that because I've got a position with Tesla, with X stocks, and it's growing. It's like about $2,000 now, I think I've got. But I'm worried that when I want to sell it, there won't be enough liquidity to exit the position, right?
Which SpaceX pool would you vote on?
All of them. All three.
Oh.
Because there's the SpaceX Topaz, SpaceX USDT, and SpaceX BNB. And I go all three. So I can get more SpaceX.
Okay.
And I love that I can buy it on Topaz, because then, there's ways in crypto. I mean, we can turn on this button here, privacy, right? Then I can take some USDT. Then I can buy myself some stocks. Can I buy it with this? Yeah, maybe. Does it work? Oh, it's glitching. Is it going to work? No, okay, we can't buy SpaceX with privacy. That's too bad. But we can do it on chain, which is we're still need to switch back. Okay, yeah, and then just buy some stocks. So take $10, get some more SpaceX. Always good. If you could get the privacy turned on for buying stocks, that'd be fantastic. That would be it's probably very illegal though.
Yeah,
doing that way.
Well, in the US, they call it over the counter.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's everything I think I'm in at the moment. I was going to show one more thing. Yeah. So now apparently with Aurum, you can remove your funds immediately. Whereas before it was like a 1 to 2 day wait list. Apparently, you can withdraw immediately. I haven't seen, no. Don't think so. Not yet. Or I'm doing well. Got 400 in this Nero bot. $12 to claim. Putting up to $200, which means 50% ROI on this thing again. Like, it's just continuing to set. This thing's a beast, but still very dubious about it because we never know. Never know what's
See, I want to get into
happening.
Aurum, but and then I get excited, and then you keep saying you're not sold on it, man. So you make me go,
yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Well, it's like every time, man, I make Aurum videos, I get attacked with crazy comments from like some guys sometimes. Like, usually I just leave them up there because I kind of enjoy it. But they're like, oh, you still covering this slop? Or, oh, scammer back to his usual tricks. It's like, this isn't my platform. This is just another platform that I cover, which happens to be very high risk. But then it's strange because when you go to like X and you see what Aurum are doing compared to, you know, how I feel about the platform, like what they're actually doing is, you know, like what now they're Nero bolsters crypto regulatory footing with Swiss FNMA approved acquisition. Like, so what they're on paper doing is ticking all the boxes. They're getting prepared for being fully legal in Europe under this MICA regulation. Yeah. They just finished the substantial audits. There's this one, yeah. Like,
what if that was an Aurum exec at the top of the Empire State Building?
Yeah.
There was some great memes that took the flag and superimposed their own logos on it.
Yeah. So like on paper, like that's the Aurum team oozing and schmoozing with Cointelegraph in some New York building. I find this quite funny though, because clearly there are you're definitely in a bear market where there's like 10 people in the room.
Right.
Like,
yeah, definitely no hype.
No, it's not. It's like going back to the days of Bored Ape Yacht Club, like 10,000 people on a yacht, like YOLOing, throwing money into the ocean, burning it,
Yeah,
arriving in
those
helicopters
days to come back.
Yeah, I don't know when they're coming back, but yeah. So this is one of their Aurum's big guys. I do like what they ask here, like how did you get here? He's like, oh, in a taxi. But yeah, so
nice.
They're doxing. They're showing their faces. On paper, they seem to be doing everything. Like here they are having a discussion with Cointelegraph about their non-custodial apps. Like it's. So
speaking of big influencers, a video just the other day came across my YouTube of what happened to BitBoy.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's...
God, what a fall from grace.
Yeah, I mean, there's that picture of him, right? All methed out. Did you see the information on him, like when he was trying to go to someone's house to get his Lamborghini back?
Yes. That was insane.
I did not kill myself. Yeah, and then he gets found with a gun. I'll give him a follow though.
How old is that post?
That's from February 26, 2025.
Good God.
Man. Soon. Yeah, like there he is.
Yeah, there it is.
BitBoy. Nah. Yeah, I mean, when I first got into crypto DeFi, he was the one that, like, the big YouTuber who just was making so much from get basically KOL work, right? People would just give him all these tokens to speak about projects. They just all unwound. I like this boxing.
Ooh, look at the Santa beard. Wow.
Yeah, even worse, right? That's him in jail. He did a boxing match.
Oh my gosh.
Guy's a maniac, you know. He like. Oh, this is him after, but I won't want to see him actually boxing. Do we have him boxing? No.
Oh wow, it's glitched
This fight was
out.
all right, actually. Yeah, I saw a great boxing match the other day. Let's see if I can find it. What's he called again? Ibiza Boss? Is that his name? Ibiza Final Boss. That's it. This was a celebrity boxing match. Like they properly went for it in this match. Let's see if I
Oh,
can find
me
it.
oh my.
This is Ibiza Final. You don't know this, man? Man, this is a top meme culture here. So this is Ibiza Final Boss. He's a British guy. He lives in Ibiza, and he got into a bit of a spat with this other English guy, so they decided to have a boxing match, which was one of the most exciting boxing matches I've ever seen.
It just
ever.
threw me off.
Like,
I thought you searched up boxing and there's Aaron's face. I'm like, wow, Aaron's a
yeah,
boxer.
no, like this is an incredible match. Is it? Yeah, okay. Like the
Oh my gosh.
like
Ooh. Ooh. How much hairspray did he use? Yes. I don't think his hair moved. Wow. You ever see that boxer, Shalid Prince or whatever his name was, that would just always dance around and hop in and punch somebody?
Yeah.
Looks like Mo Howard's haircut.
This was great because by the end of the first round, like they were so gassed. Like the second round, they're just like, "Oh my god, I really maybe went too hard there." And then in the end, it went round of four, and there was no winner. In the end, Ibiza Final Boss did win because you can see like he's quite active, like
Wow.
punching a lot, but not very hard. But like the guy was so tired, like they're like, "So you won the boxing match? How is everything?" And he was like.
Wow.
Love it. Yeah, but the BitBoy match was not bad actually. BitBoy boxing. See, this is a peak bear market, right?
Right?
I know exactly. There he is.
Oh my
Karate
gosh.
Combat, BitBoy Armstrong.
Is that
Back to
him?
back champ. Yeah, like he got very much in
Coming in
shape.
with a
This is
Sonic the Hedgehog headpiece on?
yeah, 2024. Is this the actual match? If it is. So he did get in shape. He went for it, but then it all went wrong again. I'm sure that I think BitBoy will be back. I think he will have a redemption story.
Oh yeah, and people will pay to watch it too. Ooh.
Oh no!
Oh. About slapped the ref. Oh, dude, he brought that from Texas and missed.
Oh no!
Wow.
Watch it to the end. It's quite a long fight actually. 9 minutes in now, and he's still going. Ugh.
He's gassed. Look at his eyes. Wow. Wow.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
And the winner. Oh, he won. He won in the end. There you go.
Wow.
But that was BitBoy in 2024, right? And then goes back to like that big smacked out, methed out picture from later on. So crazy, right?
Wow. The
How
bear
hard you
market
can fall.
chronicles, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like I guess he's the kind of person that just goes 100%, 110% whatever direction he goes, right? So
Yeah.
if he's going to go for boxing, he's going to go 110% boxing. If he wants to go on meth, he's just going to go 110% meth.
Hey, grow a Santa beard and go to the firmament.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much the stream. What you doing this weekend, Peter? What's your
Well,
plans?
I landed a big job today. I'm going to be
Oh, really?
inventorying some real life trees, which is
Tremendous.
yes. Yeah, I was on a podcast today explaining what I do in real life. It's if any of you guys want to check it out and support it, it's called Living in Mobile. The man's name is Jeff Jones. He would love to have support from all over the world.
Okay. Living in Mobiles. Oh, and because you live in Mobile, right?
I do.
Yep. Mobile, Texas.
Yep.
Nice.
Trying to get that entrepreneur stuff going out there. And there is there's another there's some other crypto opportunities, Richie. I'm gonna tell you about it when it comes up time. But for carnival season, there's some gaming that I think SuiTrump can be involved with that it'd be good for Mardi Gras. And it's gonna be a fun interactive game that everybody can play on their phone and earn a little bit of passive money.
Sounds good. So that'll be for your Carnival. That's later in the year, right? Like October, November. Is that right?
Oh no, it'll be in January of 27.
Okay, yeah, January. Okay, yeah. So it was quite recently. Quite recently.
And I found I'm pretty excited about it. In 6 days, there's a local Bitcoin club that that I'm going to go to the first. It's not their first meeting, but it'll be my first meeting. But they're definitely going to learn about Sui, so it's going to be good.
Yeah. I wonder. It's always interesting when people aren't on Sui and you get their impression of what Sui is. You know, like one of my friends that I have here, we talk about Sui sometimes. He's like, "Nah, mate, what you don't understand about Sui is it's all a massive scam." Like, okay, mate. Like, he's into BNB and Ethereum, EVM things, basically.
Did you apply for the Slush debit card?
No, but I've applied to get listed on Slush multiple times, and they reply after months and months and say no. So no,
I've applied. You know, it's so funny. CoinGecko took some work. I had to wait for a little while, get the metrics up. Slush checked in with them several times. They're like, yeah, we're working on it. I'm like, okay, you're still working on it.
This is the issue. One of the big issues I think that Sui has is that they're spending so much of their time only making sure that the top 5 projects on Sui are well fed and taken care of, right? And pampered.
Yeah.
And they're leaving absolutely no growth for the underdogs on Sui or whoever wants to try and create their own small project on Sui. There's basically nothing to help them grow bigger. And there's going to be no assistance given from the top. And Sui just want to take care of their own project tokens because they have so many tokens that are theirs, right? If you look at Sui, what are the highest volume tokens on Sui? Sui token, of course, is theirs. Walrus token is Sui's token. Deep token is Sui's token. The NS, Sui NS, is Sui's token.
Lofi's hyping the chain, right?
Lofi is a meme coin which is run by someone who's not part of the Sui Foundation. So that's definitely a community-run project. But their developer is now very close with Sui. So he does a lot of, he'll probably be at Sui Basecamp. They do a lot of cross-promotional things, cross-retweeting. So that definitely Lofi is one of these projects which Sui have decided to take as one of their shill calls, I guess. Not shill, it's too weak. One of the projects they support. And then you have Cetus, Bluefin, and that's it. Like they don't really seem to have many programs just for people who are building. They do a lot of things, like they have the overflow, which is aimed at getting people using the technology, but there's just so much that for some reason Sui just don't want to do.
Well,
I
I
don't know.
can tell you this, and this is just from a very new person in this. If you come in with some creativity and you don't give up, you can still keep a community engaged.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah, you can, of course, but it's just, a little bit of assistance would be always helped by Sui. I mean, at this point, like we've been building for more than a year on Sui, right? Not even a call.
Wow.
Like, not even a DM or something like that. You get nothing.
Yeah,
Get
I'm
nothing
coming
from
up
Sui.
on the 1 year mark for my token.
Yeah.
See, it's what day was it on?
When's your treeversary? Tree-niversary.
Yeah, that's some. Let's see. It was
When did you start the tree?
it was July 23rd. So we're 21 days away from being 1 year old.
There we go. We're gonna have a big party then. The explosive Truth and Talus tokens are big on Sui, but not Sui. Yeah, that's true actually. Like Truth also never they got awarded from one competition, I think, initially for AI for Truth token. But then since then nothing. Nothing really has come out about them, no. Talus is part of Sui as well, I think. Aren't Talus tied in with Talus powering autonomous AI economy? Talus is built on Sui using Move. No, well, Talus is integrated into Sui, so they are part of the Sui network.
What is
So
Talus again?
Talus is an AI layer on Sui. So Talus integrated into Sui. Here's an article. Talus integrates Sui to power next generation AI agents, leveraging Walrus for on-chain storage. So this is from the Sui Foundation. So they're another one that are heavily hyped by Sui. So both Swarm and Talus are doing the same job essentially.
Ah,
Yeah, and they're both being pushed by Sui. I would say Talus more than Swarm at the moment. Yeah. The exciting world of Sui politics.
yeah, but I can tell you this, man. Continuing to build the reward. It was over the past 2 weeks, Richie. I felt it was important to get the rewards dashboard built out for the NFT holders, and then to get NFTree.net. Oh, did you notice that there are rarities now on the? If you go to NFTree.net, look at the bottom. It's got the Tradeport shop view on there.
Ah, nice. You got some NFTree.net and you got some rarities on them.
Yeah, we've got almost 100. Yeah, see, there you go.
Oh, legendary, yeah, mythic, legendary, epic. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
we've got roughly 2,000. There should be a window on there somewhere to show how many's in the trade pool. So I wanted to get it to where it was two options, to where if you want to pre-shop and pick out one, you can get them on Tradeport. They're listed for 25, but it's got some fees above it. I did for I did put it that way on Tradeport, but I can tell you this: as Sui comes back up, the value of these are going to get higher, obviously, because Sui will get higher. But yeah, it's and then there's going to be some near the end of the collection that are going to be actual video NFTs.
Oh, nice. That'd be fun. So they just mint out randomly, or?
Yeah. So what happened is whenever I was minting them out, I would draw, like, for every 100, it was like 17 I would retain in the shop, and I would ask for just a handful of rarities for each one. So yeah, there's a whole selection that you can go into trade port and look at, or if you want the fun of minting one right out of the trade pool that you don't know what it looks like, you can do that too.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I can tell you this, the way that all the utilities are being constructed, the NF tree is going to be the access for all of it. But there's going to be bonuses, which includes having a position in tree, and if people are just tuning in, making sure you have victory locked. And what we've been testing is the the friction to entry is always the biggest thing. You don't want to have to do 4 or 5 verifications just to play. But when you come in and you connect your wallet, everything will show and it'll tell you what you need to do or whatever it might be.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate that advice about making sure the friction to entry is low.
Yeah, exactly. That's everything has to be as easy as possible to get into, right? It's this like now for the next game I want to make on SuiDex Predict. It's also the whole aim is everything needs to be as easy as possible. Basically, just anyone can push some buttons and they're in. Boom! Yay! Have some fun. Yeah, looking at Sui's price, like this. Yeah. So this was the October crash, flash crash, where it flashed down to 58 cents, and everyone thought, "Oh my God, 58 cents! That's a disaster." But
Yeah.
usually what happens with flash crashes is the price does need to get there again, and that's exactly what's happening. So this is why my aim for Sui has been 60 cents, under 60 cents, 60 cents or under, basically. Since,
Here's a silver lining, man, of Sui bottoming out. And I know you were talking about them feeding the bigger projects. They've eventually got to bring liquidity back to their core tokens as well to lift everything up so their ecosystem will survive. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah. Well, the other thing with Sui token is, though, because it's so inflationary, like there are a lot of unlocks of Sui coin, we probably wouldn't see a $5 again. We would need significant massive pumps of demand for Sui to get back to $5, because it's going to be 3 times as hard as it was in 2024 to do it, because there's going to be 3 times as many tokens, right?
And that's the thing. And that's the thing with yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Brad, for SuiTrump, I'm just saying, yeah, we're just sitting, we're waiting for the big flush. After the big flush, then I have some products to release. Basically, I'm waiting on the market to dump. For SuiTrump. There's no point putting it out until the market flushes, because it's taking too much time to make, is what's happening with SuiTrump. So we're in Huddle mode. Huddle. Yeah.
What's crazy about some of the incentives you try to push into things, you usually get that out of passive income projects, and man, all that's slowing down right now. So it's just the only thing you can do is keep building, add your games on top, and try to give everybody something to do, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. Just keep community tight, and people enjoying where they are. Of course, a lot of people are going to leave or get bored or just not even look at Telegram anymore. That's what happens. But it'll be over soon. I mean, we're almost out of it. It's every single week we're getting closer and closer to it all being over. If I was to do any predictions, I would say we're coming into summer where we get down to like 40 cents Sui would be the bottom probably, and then coming into 2027 we'll get back to 70 cents, and then going. Getting into 2027 we'll recover to $2, for example, and that will be the active time again for Sui. But we just have to go through to Q4 basically of this year to see the worst part. Probably is what's going to happen.
So I've got Codex, man. It pulls a system snapshot for Tree. I pulled a snapshot yesterday, and we've got 60 million, a little bit over 60 million at the 0 address. And Codex Richie was pulling V3 and V2, and obviously Turbo, so other areas. But we've got just under 14K total liquidity in Tree right now, still hanging in there, which is great. My 2 wallets, the Treasury wallet, we've got a little bit over 84 million Tree. We're holding some SuiTrump and some other things in there. But the Treasury wallet for Tree's got basically 8.97% of the total supply. And then my exposure in Tree in my personal wallet, it's another 16, just a little bit over 16% of it. But between the Treasury wallet and my wallet, between LP and all of it, is basically 25% of the total Tree supply. So the supply is getting better dev controlled to where a little while longer I'll be able to help keep the price steady, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about making some market makers actually for SuiDex, which should just be bots which just run trades continuously on,
That'd be
on
good.
the tokens listed. I might do it. I don't really like market makers because it's dishonest, but I think it's kind of necessary.
It's
Yeah,
very
then
necessary
Bitcoin just,
right now.
yeah, and then Bitcoin is just bouncing off the buy zone. This big scraggly line, this is the buy zone. We only got into it very briefly, which for me, buy zone is anywhere below 58 essentially.
Yeah.
So, but we'll get there. This is coming to that final move down. So can't wait. Really can't wait for it. Just to get all over.
Yeah, we
Okay, I'm gonna yes.
So in leaving on this, so on the tree drop dashboard, it's been small rewards so far. It was testing. We've distributed out 4 Sui, just under 3 million Tree, put out 20,000 SuiTrump, 31,000 Victory. You added some more today, so I'll send that out. And Muse token put in some of their tokens to go out.
Ah, yes. And I was talking to their dev. He says he might be rebranding quite soon with the Muse.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like moving away from Pokemon, basically, which is a good idea.
Yeah.
Because Pokemon tokens are, you know, apart from Muse token, all the other ones rugged, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of gotta move away.
No, man, great stream, man.
Yeah, good fun. I enjoyed the boxing the most. Maybe next week boxing stream. What do you think?
Yes, absolutely. We ought to have it like playing in the corner.
Yeah. And yeah, if you guys don't know, like last Tuesday, me and Peter were on the X Spaces for Topaz, so we were co-hosting that. I'll hopefully be doing it next Tuesday as well. So if you're free as well, Peter, always welcome
Yeah, I'm free
to come in. Yeah, that was it was quite fun talking on X because Aaron was there also and got to like pick his brain a little bit more than usual.
You always got to keep it straight.
Yeah, because he's always live weekly, but it's not often that you get to you know, prod some questions about his ideas of what he's building and how it's all going to come together in the future. So he spoke in depth about how he thinks Topaz will look, for example, in 3 months or 4 months from now. What's his end goal on it? So that was quite interesting.
Tell you this, I really like the relay with the buy pressure he's wanting to put onto it. That was good to hear.
Yeah, exactly. Like constant buy pressure on Topaz. And next week we have some other community coins which are on Topaz, which are going to be speaking as well, so you can learn more about projects which also are available on Topaz. Like how we had the developer from Earn last week, we're going to have some other developers joining as well, which is always great. So you might find some alpha there too, and have a great time. Okay, Peter. Well, thanks very much, and I will see you very soon. Enjoy your weekend.
You too. Can I talk to you 2 minutes after the stream's done?
Yeah, sure. For sure.
Right.
See you later, guys. Have a great weekend.